Hello everyone, happy Thursday. We are just pushing through this week. A bit of a cloudy start for us, but those average temperatures are going to circulate through, and then we'll have some gradual clearing as we push into our evening. Let's look at this view, drum roll. Okay, we got a little pink coming in, a little bit kind of on the horizon, still all of this cloud cover. I told you it would be overcast this morning. Yes, I was not lying. The sunshine is hiding from us today. Got at least a little bit of a nice view from our Wesco home furnishings tower cam, some pink out there, and a little bit of isolated shower activity to our north. We are still seeing some of those influences from a low-level jet that is further off to our north, so that's why we're seeing a little bit of that activity. And we can also see a little bit of rain tomorrow, possibly hit some of the 4 states on the scattered side. But our temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. Our Fremont First Alert Doppler showing us that activity, and there is some patchy fog circulating through as well, further off to our north as well. Shouldn't have an effect on your commute this morning, so that is always a nice thing. And you know what else is also a treat? Ragweed is on the moderate side, the UV index as well, so your sinuses should get a little bit of relief. We will likely see that pick up though as we get into this weekend, and temperatures are set to increase as well. Some 70s pushing in and then back into the 80s. Yes, it is not feeling like fall at all, so enjoy the cooler overnight conditions that we see push into this morning with those 50s and 60s, because we are still going to be quite above that seasonal average. But looking across the U.S., our range of temperatures as well, some 40s on the board, 83 degrees for Phoenix, and then we're sitting pretty at 59, some 70s off to our south, and then still seeing some of those 50s and 40s. So it is still kind of, cooler for most of us across the U.S., and then you have those outliers on the warmer side. But we are being surrounded by a lot of this drier air right now. Also, some upper level ridging is building into the central plains. That is going to help keep us on the drier side as a whole going into the next week, but we could still see some of those influences as we get into the next several days from that low level jet that is going to bring possibly some of that shower activity, as well as a front that could carry that in as well. If we see any rain across the 4 states tomorrow, it will be on the scattered side. We'll likely see a little bit of that possibly, but it's just a chance, about 20%, but we could use all the rain we could get. Look at this. We are still sandwiched between some above average rain to the west and then to the south, quite dry, and then that is expected to push not only through the next week, but possibly the next 2 weeks as well. We'll have an updated look at our drought monitor going into this afternoon, but it's not looking great, you guys. We are still moderately seeing a lot of this drought across the region. As you get further off to the east, they're seeing severe levels of drought, and we did see Barry and Lawrence County get put under that last week, so more of us could possibly see some of that severe drought going into this afternoon. But with the warmer conditions, expect to really be elevated over the next 6 to 10 days, and then kind of hopefully calm down a little bit in the next 2 weeks, or at least keep us amongst that average. The warmth is not looking to go anywhere, and we're experiencing that today. Our highs around 76 in Joplin, 77 in Miami, and Grove 78. We'll start to drop into the 50s this night for some cooler overnight conditions. Here's a look at your KSN forecast from your local weather authority. 76 for our high today in Joplin. Overcast conditions are predicted for most of our day, and then we'll kind of start to see that cloud cover clear up going into the latter parts of our evening, into the early afternoon, or switch that. Latter parts of our afternoon, early parts of our evening, and we'll be monitoring this warming trend going into the next week.